They're growing up in an age of information symmetry, right? They have access to almost the same level of information, if not more, than you have. That used to be an advantage. We could show up and we had a control, we had a monopoly on the information. We could leverage this. I know more than you do. We have access to inside knowledge, data, product information. Most of that now is available. So they're showing up more informed. What does this mean for you? You have to also be more informed. And you also have to be prepared for the fact that they're going to show up at a different place in the sales cycle. Research shows they are now 60% of the way through the decision-making process by the time they ever reach out to a producer or a salesperson. 60% of the way through the decision-making process. They've already done all that pre-research. So when we then encounter them and take them back to the beginning of the sales process, like, why are you wasting my time with that? All of that information was already either available online, on your website. I'm way past you. Why are you taking me back in that process? Secondarily, if they have access to the information, our role can't be just about sharing information. We now have to do more. We have to add more value. And they're deciding differently because there is an enormous amount of fear and mistrust baked into this next new generation. 1 in 7 grew up in a home where they saw one of their parents or both of their parents lose a job. Right? We've watched most of our parents go through the economic meltdown of 2008 and see their retirements, their nest eggs, their investment strategies clobbered. And so as a result, they're showing up with a very different mindset. There's a shift in the investment mindset. It was traditionally, the traditional investment mindset was what? If I invest, I will eventually win. If I invest, I will eventually win. That is now shifted to, if I invest, I will probably lose unless I'm extremely careful. To help them overcome this, brand and service providers are working to simplify things down, because guess what? Nothing is more scary than things that you can't understand. We all know that. That's why social media, that's why the internet and all this change can feel scary. That which we don't understand, we fear. And the truth is, and every single person in this room, I would agree with me, that insurance products, financial instrument products, do they have to be complicated, yes or no? No, they don't. They don't have to be complicated. Part of what the industry has done to insulate itself is if we can make it complex, we have a role. We have to then explain these things. They're too complicated for people to understand. But the truth is, and there is an advantage in the marketplace to say, the reality is, we don't have to be this complicated. And the customers and clients of the future are going to look for service providers who can provide products that are simple and easy to understand. And even if the instruments themselves can't be simple and easy to understand, part of your value is to help simplify the explanation of what they are.